I know you love them, but we're not. We're not. No, Kiwi. Uh, but yeah, bronies. No. I mean, like tentacle hentai, more acceptable than being a brony. Uh, yeah. Okay, so the recording has started off on a good note. So welcome those of you who are attempting to join the hype train to Explorers Guildville. I'm afraid this is the replacement hype bus service to Chef's Guild. I'm sorry for any inconvenience. You will not be refunded. You start off. I don't know who you're going to bring, but or who you're going to call. Chances are Ghostbusters. But I'll move you into the Chef's Guild. I know who everybody's bringing except for you, Killy. 9, 9, and 6 or 7. Are you 6 or 7, Ronnie? 8. Okay, 9, 9, and 8. Oh yeah, 8. Good call. So the four of you are sat having a meal, and you do notice. Well, these two wouldn't be in here yet, so I'll put those on the GM layer. So you do notice Kevin sort of keeps looking towards the door, expecting a guest, possibly. Kemar, would you have invited your daughter to dinner? Cool. She will sit between you and Kevin then. Yeah, it's incredibly confusing. But as Kevin, you're looking at the door, you do see your granddaughter show up again, sort of waving, smiling. Hey, sorry, I nipped out to make it so that I could reintroduce myself to everybody, because not everybody was here last time. So, hi, people, including random people who aren't worthy of tokens. I'm Kersabel. I'm Kevin's granddaughter, and I have a mission that's of the utmost importance for him. Oh, she looks like this for anyone who can't see the character art. She's a short gnomish girl. She appears to have the magics, and also if you look closely enough, you can see that she's a cleverly disguised robot. Which I'm sure she will be happy to fill you in on, or Kevan can. This is a distance look. This isn't going up and feeling her up and down. So I'm going to sit over here. Anyhow, and then after a couple of minutes, a skeleton appears and sort of goes, "Hey, messenger, evil undead dragon thing, fighting stuff. Come with army, blah." And then he sits down and has himself a glass of milk with an ice cube. It's for luck. So yeah, we're the side quests. Cargamel isn't here today because well, Rayanne isn't here, so he said, "Why bother?" It has character stuff in it, so yeah. Or there's exploring to do. Chef Tommy sort of leans over his bar and goes, "Yes, I have map and places that need exploring. It's mostly going through grassy maze to find wizard tower or things and stuff or whatever. I don't fucking care." So, what would the party care to do? Grandfather, I don't know why it is, but for some reason you're reverbing off of the Dragonborn. It's really weird. Testing. Is that fixed now, Killian? Oh, I was asking him to leave, but in private messages. Could you fuck off, please, Killian? You're ruining the audio. Testing. Yes, that seems fine. Testing. I've put a lot of maps onto this server now, but you shouldn't be rogue boxing. Although my mouse now thinks that if I'm left clicking, it's a right click, so that's not good. There we go, fix that. Right, so would you like to cross-examine Kessabel? Or you can go and fight with the undead army, or you can do normal exploring. Well, the skeleton will come over and join you first, then, seeing as Braxus and Ronistar don't know about this, so he looks like this. He seems somewhat dressed for deserted conditions, and he also seems undead and yet animated. Shit is crazy, yo. Faux diggity, or whatever it is the kids these days might be saying. Yes, I don't really have a name or a designation, but I am here representing the great undead dragon, who does have a name, but it escapes me at this moment, so I'm not going through a map to find what his name is, but he has a name. He is offering you the leadership of an undead army in order to wipe out the evil elemental guardians that are preventing you. Where's that map? He quickly runs to the bar, runs back, grabs the map. Here we go. Let's see. Yes, so my master lives in this place here. I love the way you've made them different hexagons. Makes it a lot easier to tell where borders are on lands. Anyway, he's offering you an army so that you can march through and take over this hilled, deserted area here, which is currently being guarded by a nomadic bunch of filthy earth plane vagabonds who refuse to let anybody pass, including great armies of undead. They are incredibly rude. But he's offered you quite generously the loan of an army. He preferred you not turn undead them, but he said if it happens, it happens, and he's not going to lose any sleep over it. Any further questions? Which cultists? You Not since. No, the party went there, offered them help, at which they just basically said, "We don't need your help." And you're like, "Well, can we pass through?" And they said, "No, we are defending these lands. You can fuck off." Um, that's about it. Even where? Hmm. Oh, I'm gonna go and sit down and just over here finish my milk. I'll send over the little one. I think he wants a recap. Hi. Are you okay, Grandad? Have you had a computer virus and it's erased some of your memories? You don't know if some of your memories have been erased? Ah, okay. Have you tried a total system shutdown and a reboot? Hmm. Well, I'll catch you up then. So, when we last met, I took you into my memories because I'm just a soul in a machine, which is kind of awkward to be honest. But and I showed you when you sold your soul and a few other people's souls to that devil, the Bone Devil, whose name escapes me as well. God, names are really difficult when you make them up on the spot and then don't write them down. And then you know what? I bet I could find it easily in the notes. Let me just quickly open this journal. Huh? King Amswar was his name because reasons. Um, Yeah, so you sold. No, that was the fucking Dracolich. Uh, Judger was the Tabaxi. Dear God, it was a while ago, wasn't it? So his name definitely wasn't. Oh, here we go. Trolltazot. Trolltazot. I'm very proud of you, Grandad. So yeah, Trolltazot. You sold your soul in order to access the knowledge to build a robot body, and then you had to sort of, you know, do you roped in other people because you needed better tools and you needed other people to have better knowledge, and it got to the point where when he came to collect, you'd stepped through a portal and he'd lost you, but he still had all of us, so he's kind of captured our souls and he diseased us, and we're all kind of undying and yet dead, and the only reason that me and the other two are still functioning is because we managed to develop robot bodies of our own, but they're imperfect. I mean, they're pretty good, but they could be better. I went through that very quick. Was that too quick for other people? Oh, good. Well, I I have a way for us to get to this devil's realm where we can find him, and she sort of punches the palm of her hand, in a threatening way, convince him to drop the contract. Letty puts her feet up on the table and goes, "Pass." Oh, hi, my name's Lely. I'm Kimar's surrogate daughter. No, it doesn't work the other way around. Um, Kimar birthed me, but he isn't my mother or my father. Is Discord dying for anybody else? It sounds like Kimar's defragging while talking. It's a Kievan thing. Might be copyright issues. Nice to meet you too. I might try moving the server, seeing if it clears things up. Because, or is it? If it's just me, then it's just me and it's fine. But is anybody else having? Hmm. From me. Well, I'm the one doing most of the talking. To be fair. Me from me. Well, yeah, I never shut the fuck up. So let's try Russia. Nothing bad ever came out of Russia. Hello, and welcome back. We are on the Russian server. Help Putin. So yeah. Right. So at least it's not as garbly. The Russians, they know how to run a server. The server's too scared to go garbly. Yeah, but Lely is not keen on traveling to some sort of demon place. She has 19 hit points at the moment, until she becomes a playable character, if that is going to happen. What? It's a very good excuse. My little riding horse, my little riding horse. Okay. Oh lordy. Right. Let's decide what you guys want to do then. Do you want to go? Well, go where Kesabel's trying to send you. Or there's the forest which leads to some sort of tower. The silent forest of death, which then leads to a maze of some variety. Damn you, Russian server! You know the guy's already built a couple of doors. Right, so oh no, it's fine. She sort of reaches into a bag and slams down. I guess I'll find a token for it. Just whatever. What is that token? Just no, not a machine gun. I typed in machine. She slaps. Wow, that thing's fucking huge. She slaps the machine down on the table. That is not that big. And she goes, "This, ladies and gentlemen, is the internet." Ah. No, this I use it. This one's got a blue light because of copyright reasons. Uh, just this machine will help transport you to the other dimension. All it'll do is just dislocate your soul from the rest of your body, and then you'll be there lickety split. I think yes. I very much a fiery place, but also I think because of the way things are, the fact that you'll be dead, technically, means that you won't have to worry about it too much. But also, like, I wouldn't recommend dying there, because while I can easily bring you back, that's not be a problem. You will suffer some horrible effects if you die again there. Yes. Well, no, it's removing your soul and sending it to a plane with a lot of nasty dead thing. I can take 6 of you. I may need to reload if you want more people to come. Simultaneously test that the trigger works while licking this speck of dust from the barrel. No, it will send your soul there. Your mortal bodies will remain here. I'll look after you and make sure the machine keeps running. But yeah, if you die there, then you will remain. Well, you won't remain. Part of you will remain there. So when you come back, you might have, I don't know, a limp, or you'll be less smart, or something else, or maybe no effect. I don't know. It's random like that. If you want, I could give you an example of what might happen. I mean, an example of what might happen. If I go to the GM layer, I can select that and then do this. See, what might happen is you might get doubly traumatized. You have disadvantage on a skill relevant to the death, as well as a fear relevant to the death. So you might come back, and because obviously you were dislodged from the thing, you might just be afraid of devils and have disadvantage on devil checks. I don't know, but that's what will happen if you die. So technically, there's no risk. Also, technically, there's a massive risk, because you might end up with a -2 to Constitution. Everybody else keen? Don't mention Cargamel and bollocks in the same sentence. There's a rule around here about that. Cargamel bollocks. Cargamel bollocks. Okay, right. So if everybody's ready and willing, I will press the button. She presses the button and it starts whirring. Oh, it's warming up now. Oh. Chef Tony runs down the back, and as he leaps over the table, he throws the burritos at you, Ron. They all land on you, and then he sort of stands there going, I thought it would be quicker than this. Do you want sources? I can get you sources. I'll go get you sources. And as he comes back with the sources, you guys are magically teleported. And by that I mean, you straight up fucking die. And you're over here. And for some reason, that and that and that can all be ignored. Nope, ignore. So you see nothing? Talk will not even have light on? It says you have sight. What? Oh, what have I done? And also, Ron, you should have sight. Oh, I put Talker down. Okay, that would explain it. Yeah, it's already on your token, Marcus. Oh, okay. So, you'll step through the portal, as it were, of undeath, and as you do so, you see these souls that look vaguely familiar because I use this token for other stuff. They pour through, and they keep walking along this trail towards another area over here, which you can kind of see through, and everything's fine, but it looks eerily glowy. And also, you notice Kevin looks slightly different. Kevin resembles this. For reasons that Kevin would probably know. None of you had any other body changing experiences, did you? I shouldn't have Ron as a female half elf or anything. Oh, good. Cool. Just Ace Ventura crawls out the back of Ron. No. But, no. Jeez, a dragon fucks one normal person, and all of a sudden it's like, look at the half-blood. Cool. So, what would you guys like to do? I mean, you could just go back. Well, it's been fun being dead, but fuck this. Cool. No, the burritos, the soul of the burritos, which to be honest is pure, more pure than your filthy souls. But yeah, you guys, you plod along. These creatures are moving slowly. I'm not actually going to move the tokens because whatever. There's no point in me sitting here budging tokens along. It's more for storytelling. So you move through and politely push your way past them. As you get to this glowing red portal, you can see through it. I've obviously said it so you can't see through it. But as you touch it, it seems to be blocking your way. It seems to be denying you access. It is allowing the souls to pass through. Okay. You see an ancient red dragon hanging down going, shh! Don't tell him I'm here! What are you looking to the ceiling for? Ah, there are rocks there. I don't know what else would be on the ceiling. You can try that. Cool. It probably doesn't even register you touching it. your fingers are nearly pinched off as it walks through the portal with your hand still on it. It's semi-painful, but you survive one day at a time. uh, I don't know, but I'm willing to try it. Cool. You walk up, you find that it is solid for you as well, this portal. Yeah, you can do an Arcana check if you want. Yeah, you're sort of like it's a kind of magic. Um, what about you, Ron? Any checks you might want to make? You can, of course, make a religion check. Yeah, because religion's intelligence based for reasons. You're just like, cool, might have some sort of religious significance. You can do. Yeah, you get that. This is a filter to stop people from pretending to be dead in order to penetrate through. Because apparently it's a common issue here in the underworld. And you don't actually know how to trick it into thinking you're dead. You're already removed from your bodies. What more does this fucking thing want? And as you guys are sort of prodding it and poking the souls moving through it, and nothing's happening, you hear a voice from behind a short distance going, "Wait, wait, wait! I'm coming! Don't! Yep, it's fine. I'm here. I'm here to help." And you see this guy sort of running from around the corner. He's facing the other way when I zoom in on the token. Right, wait a minute, I can sort that out. There we go. Right, sorry, I'm maintenance. We've got a bit of a traffic jam here. Right, so, sorry, what seems to be the issue? Oh, like that is it. Are you, by any chance, still alive and your soul is tethered to your still alive body? Because that can be a big issue. If you are, obviously I have to send you back to the mortal realm where you have to wait to die as normal. Not trouble in the bedroom, understandable, understandable, understandable. Are the rest of you here naturally as well? Oh, oh God, no, I don't want to hear any more details about that. Okay, well, I suppose then if you're all here legitimately, well, let's can I get a group deception check and he'll do a quick insight. Not very deceptive, Kmar. Oh God. He only has a +1 to insight, but I think he's going to struggle. Oh, okay. He believes Kmar and Braxus, Kemar and Braxus. With Rodastar and Keevan, he's like, oh, I'm not sure, but as a group check, that is what? That's a 22 divided by 4. That's like a 5.25, 5.4. Yeah. So you make it as a group. He's obviously not very insightful. This guy. He's like, "Sound by a dragon." Oof, that's how my mother went. In all fairness, she was also a dragon. So it's kind of weird. But sure, yeah. Let me just. Uh, you know, yeah, yeah. I can't. I've tried. Right, try it now. Is that working? No, you still can't go through. Oh God, this thing's really. You know what? I'll quickly turn it off, but don't tell my boss, okay? Okay, go on, off your pop, and oh no, it's fine. I mean, you seem to have a bit more corporeal bodies than the others, so you were probably fast tracked here for good reasons. You know, maybe you really helped this demon or something. So don't worry too much about it, okay, lads? It's all good. Everything's coming up roses. That dragon did you a favour. You're welcome. Hopefully, I won't see you again. Oh, a lovely bunch. So as you guys pass through, you notice quite a large drop off that seems to be unending. As if you were to fall, you would plunge for an eternity to your never-ending death, which is not good. I mean, it could be worse. Could be stuck listening to Enya for all eternity. Um, but well, I'll make you move your tokens around until you get to wherever this red thing is. His bracket's not littered. Cool. All players see light. Bunk. There you go, you are lit. Hashtag stay lit. So, so you see more of these souls and you can follow them around. It doesn't feel warm to you. It doesn't feel cold either, the surroundings. You feel kind of nah, I don't give a shit. Sort of feeling like you're there but not there. The dirt beneath your feet, it's covered in sharp shards of rock that pierce your skin, but again, you just sort of like, I struggle to care. No, you get the feeling it's probably hot there, you just don't feel it or give a shit. As you go around the corner, you see a couple of insecty boys sat near a campfire. That guy, this guy. They sort of wave you over. Hey there. Fellow beings of great evil, I see. Glad you're here. We're just having a bit of a rest before we go on to our final reward. Yeah. Well, yeah, we know. It was hilarious. All that water came. Some of us got dragged off into that portal thing, whatever it was, under the water. Ooh, terrifying times. Us two, though, killed. But thankfully, we were quite evil, and it all worked out in our favour. Ah, let me guess. Sold your soul, and then repented by doing great evil deeds. I knew it. I knew that would be the answer. So let just to key you guys in here, I'm actually speaking in a different language, but you can understand me anyway. Weird, right? And watch this. He sort of stabs his friend with the spear. It hurt him, but he's dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh no, he still dies, but it's just we're already dead. So what's the worst that could happen? Nah. All you get is like I don't know, some sort of emotional scarring or something. Maybe we'll be afraid of spears and shit. But we're dead, so it doesn't matter. So, what great evil brought you here then? Was it raping and molesting children? Oh, that it was hilarious. No, don't apologise. It's fine. I've been wanting to die for a while, to be fair. Was kind of disappointed though that not all of the insects died. Kind of feel like, I said there's that great underwater portal thing. A bunch of them are dragged into that. They're off on the bloody water plane somewhere, lording it up, having a whale of a fucking time. No, they should have all died. Yeah, it's only a slight flushing. Happened to my auntie once. Yeah. Would have? Oh, dang, yeah. I don't suppose you have a way of communicating with the living, do you? Good. Just want to make sure they're all finished off, Do the job proper. Mm. Oh, that old fucker. Yeah, no, he survives, obviously. He's like fucking immortal or something. Nothing kills him. Little bastard. I can't remember his name. He was just old. I mean, I could probably look up what his name was. Bear with. Let's have a look. Oh no, I've got rid of that as well. Fucking, there's nothing here. Quit asking me names. My name's Shitflies. Yep. Because I'm good at two things: sucking dick and shitting flies. Yep. Scrolling. I honestly don't know what the name of the old wood lice is. Was it Ilmater? Count Astfo? Who the fuck was Ulhar? Anyway. Well, people that went through the water portal, yeah, you have to go through the water portal as well. So, yeah, swim under the water and head for the portal. No, well, kind of. I don't know. I didn't go through it myself. I was busy being killed. Yeah. Well, I can't stand around here chatting all day. And by that, I mean you can leave now. Goodbye. Bye. You don't get to talk to the guy in charge. Yeah. No. You just go down to the torture pits and you'll be in charge of torturing rather than being tortured. Get to torture these ugly fuckers with their heads caved in. Look at them. Bunch of fucking clowns. Yeah. That's what that mess is oozing out of them. Oh, you don't want to think about that. But yeah, you guys move on, I imagine. Get to you keep walking, following these souls. Shoals. Wait a minute, I haven't moved your fucking tokens. Bear with. Do you want to bring the insects with you? How about the light? Right, so 2 copy. And again, I'll do paste over here. Where's... Oh, that's it. Cool. Boop. Can you see? Nope, that's the wrong map. Motherfudger! Fuck you all! There you go. So you come through over down here. You see these souls splitting, going around a large rocky outcropping here. But every now and then you see something fast zip down and whisk away with one of the souls. You rope together if you wish. Yeah. You have in life what you have in death. Hashtag just Pharaoh things. Yes, it's all Ron Star's fault. Do you want to go near the edge of the cliff or away from the edge of the cliff now that we're all tied together? Not that I want to, steer you guys in any way, shape, or form. I'm just saying, let's imagine what the party wants to do. Cool. So as you move around, you do see one of these things appear. Need to stop there. As this thing peers over the side, locks eyes on you. It seems to be flying at the moment. It's about 50 foot up in the air. So he is very happy. They were from a Slayer's Take game where you went to... Jesus Christ, what was it? It is where all the mutated things were, including the thing with all the eyes on its back, which was one of the earlier tokens I got rid of. Because I was trying to choose tokens for shit. And I was recycling. I can't remember, and then you cured her, and it was actually just a normal person. But it was freaky. I can't remember what the fuck it was now. Was it inside a bag or something? It was something really warped. But yeah, let's have some... Not every game is something warped. Let's have some initiative rolls. Not every game is warped. Just most of them. Jesus. I do need to quickly check something before the actual fight begins, because I have a number of these, and I think I originally balanced this for slightly more people. So I'm just seeing how... it's a choice between 3 and 4 of these fuckers. And either way is not good. Can somebody roll me... Can somebody roll me a D2? 1 means you get 3 of them. 2 there we go, you get 4 of them. Cool! I'm in danger! So you see this large, hideous creature appear. And he gets that. That's all they do. So it's going to fly down. This one's going to fly down. Oh, actually, let's roll 44. See who they think is the juiciest. Man, Roll20 slow as fuck. So nobody wants to attack Keymar. 2 are going for Keyvan, 1 for breakfast. Breakfast? 1 for breakfast. And 1 for Ron. So this one will fly up and down to there. This one up and down to there. This one could go to Ron. This one could go to Braxus. And they're going to fly down, attack you, and then we'll fly up and away. So, Keyvan, let's do you first. 18. Really conceive. Do you have a shield? 14 plus 10. As soon as you've got 4, they won't fly away. They will just stay down and fight you like normal people. Second attack. 26. You pass that con save, so you only take 17 damage. Now this music is not as epic as I thought it was going to be. The second one's going to attack at you. 21 for 13. I think that's going to be you down evil. Oh no. Yeah, you go down. And with his second attack, he's going to go after Braxus. So he sort of climbs over Keyvan and with his last attack, he will claw at you, Braxus. 13. Cool. The one that's attacking you, Braxus, 2 more claw attacks at you. 15. 26. Okay. And then Ron, the one that's the one that's attacking you. Myth. Oh, naturally misses. It's fine though. See, these guys aren't too scary. Kevin, death saving throw, please. It's fine. He's got a robot body to go back to. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, he could have done that. I'll save it for later. Ah, Braxus. The undead souls are going to move away from you for obvious reasons. Go if you want to. Okay. Is your sword magical? Okay. Oh, that's my fucking dagger. Okay, so on the one to your left, that hits for 14 damage. 18 hits with that one for 15 damage. Okay, that hits him for 12 damage. And then it'll be Ron's turn. And your shield is no longer up. Cool. Shalele the baby. Cool, if you want to put your aura on, Kima. Do you want a hand, Marcus? Are you alright? Okay. You know, Kevin, you get 10 hit points. It's fine. Anything else? Are you done? Cool. The solely is man. Keevan's probably not going to get a turn. Let's roll 44 again and a bunch of wisdom saves. Yeah, they've decided to ignore Ron, who's the one that's kicking out the Spirit Guardians. So 4 wisdom saves, DC 16 for 5 damage. They just roll at a +0. Ah, why did I close their sheet? So 4, 40, 20. They all fail, so they all take 10 damage. It doesn't make any sense to me that they would not attack Ron. So I'm just gonna have one attack each of you because it's just the thing that makes the most sense to me. I know I rolled it, but it's like you're the one that's doing constant damage. Actually, I think their intelligence isn't too shabby. Let's have a look. No face, they haven't hit you. 12. 12 isn't bad, to be honest. So let's do against Kimar first. So the one in the middle is attacking you, Kimar. So his name's not Roger. 14, 21. No, and you 17. Well, yeah. Huh? You take 17 total. So it's 13 slashing and 4 psychic. Cool. Kivan, as you are prone, this is with advantage. A natural 20. And with its bonus action, as it reduces you to 0 hit points, it is going to try and devour your soul. Now, if ever there was a con save that you really wanted to fucking pass, it is this one. Cool. That's a good call. And then with his other attack, I'm going to roll a d6. On a nat 1. Actually, no, not a d6. Oh, is that? Don't even get death saves. I'll say you're not dead, but your soul's not devoured, because that doesn't make any sense to have you just die when you can't die here. Well, you can, but whatever. Ignore that bit. So actually, I'll roll a d3 to see his second attack goes against. He's gonna move down and attack Ron. So he flaps up and over to here, and with his last attack, an 11. Misses you, I imagine. Sabraxis, 2 against you. 15, 20. Stupid AC. Ron, 23. And make a con save for the damage. Alright, so you take 20 damage. And then another con save for Spirit Guardians. Spirit Guardians is fine. And then his second attack, 28. When it comes to Braxis, they're rolling 2s and 3s to hit, but other characters, oh, now we're going to step up our game. Yep. Kiva, death saving throw, please. As your soul was not devoured, but shit is still going south. Braxis. Or piss on his body. Yep. Uh, 24 hits for 9 damage. 23 hits for 9 damage. Slowly whittling them down. That hits for 4 damage. Ron, save your Spirit Guardian reroll for just for their turn. If you would be so kind. Okay. Try and do more than 4 damage. Hey! Somebody who knows how to use the spell. Oh, so that is magical. Nice. The one in the middle, yeah? The one in the middle, then 13. I assume you said yes. Okay. I can do damage, it's fine. Anything else you wish to do? Kima! That was another life. Yeah, he's not dead. That's way too powerful considering you're against 4 of these fuckers, and they hit hard. Even again, just given 13 hit points. God dreams of one day being able to get a turn. No, the crit was unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, it hits. Your mace is magical. No, it isn't, is it? It does do that 5 damage thing. It doesn't make the mace magical. Otherwise, it'd be every. So, the bludgeoning damage is halved, but the radiant and the fire damage do the full whack. So you do 5 damage to him. Anything else? Cool. It's much like the thing I gave you for the your side quest. It's you're magical, not the weapon. It's much like with your radiant damage. It's you that's magic. Cool. On the Soul Eaters, I'm just gonna roll it now. I'm going to roll the 4d4 and go with it, even if they decide to all go for Kevin. Although once he's down again, they will probably move on. Okay, so 2 of them are going for Kevin. And again, they're ignoring Ron. I don't know why, they just don't like you, Ron. All of them fail, all of them take 21 damage. It helps that I can't roll d20s. If you want, Killian, I will allow you to assign people numbers, and then I will ask you to re-roll the 4d4. So, it can't be any worse, can it? It's his fault for pretending to be a robot. So, Ron, this one here is going to provoke an attack of opportunity from you as he moves away to here. That misses. And this one's going to move around to here. And then they're all going to start their attacks. So let's do Kimar first. The one in the middle who's looking weak as fuck. 20. Cool, you pass that. Second attack, that'd be, 18. Second attack is a really slow attack. He's charging it up. He's choreographing this shit. I'm clicking it again. I'm just going to click it. Oh! It's just a normal crit. Yeah, that's at you, Kima. Just a normal crit. So that hits you for 24 damage. This one in the middle, he's had the shit beaten out of him, but when he winds up those attacks, he really winds them up. Like, he ain't fucking around. Kevin, with advantage, a 28. For you're definitely unconscious. My humblest apologies. It's going to try and eat your soul as a bonus action. Ooh. Any paladins in the area? Nope. In that case, Kevin, you are dead. I hope you've enjoyed the game so far. Yeah. Ooh. And then with his second attack, he's going after Kimar. Oh, so Kimar, 28. Yes. This one is not going to go after Kevin because Kevin's dead, so he's going to roll another d3. He's also going to go after Kimar. Ron, your reaction's already been used. So, wait, he moved 10. Oh, he has a 100-foot flight. Never mind. So, Kimar, 16 and a 25, which will be a total of 16 damage, even if you pass. As you go down, he's going to use his bonus action to try and eat your soul. But you're fine. Praxis against you. 19. Oh, 24. Your party around you are literally fucking dying, and you're like, you know what? 0 damage for me, please, sir. Praxis, it's your turn. He just looks down at Keevan's decaying body and goes, seriously, really? Do you know how inconvenient this is for me? His soul was eaten. Okay. Oh, he dies. And the other one takes is the 8 damage for the other one? 16, yeah, because it's cracked. Cool, yeah, he takes 16 damage. Anything else you wish to do? That will provoke an attack of opportunity from this guy. Unless they have 10-foot reach on their claws. No, they do not. It's up to you. Cool. Ron. Are you a life cleric? Oh, never mind. No, I'm getting my clerics confused, and also he wasn't on 0 hit points, and other reasons, and all the other things and stuff. Cool. He sort of gives you a thumbs up. It misses. It misses and misses, and doesn't do that much damage. Kima. That misses. Cool. Cool. On the Soul Eater's turn, roll 3d3. I wanted a bunch of wisdom saves. Ugh, a bunch of very low wisdom saves. 2 of them are going for Kimar, and 1's going for breakfast. Braxus. Man, damn fucking breakfast. 2. They always ignore you. They each take 10 damage. This is the problem with me doing it as random rolls. It's like, okay, I know Adam's not picking on me because he's doing it as random rolls, but still, fuck off. So, came up with disadvantage. A 27. And a con save. Cool. So you take a total of 21 damage. Second attack of 4. Jesus Christ. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I'll allow that. So the second one will miss. So ignore that one, Kima. I'll allow it. He saw it before the day began. Okay, well, the second guy is going to do the third attack of 4, a 13, and then final attack, a 23. And that's enough to bring you down, Kima. And then you need to make a very clutch con save. Your soul is not eaten, and you don't die, because you're already in the afterlife. Braxis against you. 16, a 20. You're untouchable. Braxis. All of them. You're stood in a spirit guardians. How many of them are hurt? Everybody's hurt. Yeah, Ron, you should have made him immune to the spirit guardian. Yeah, that one is looking the roughest. Roughest? Misses. Still misses. That hits for 12 damage. $19. Nothing hits you. Is that the end of your turn? Ah. Cool. That misses. Doing a total of 9, 14. 9, 14 plus 9 is 23. So doing 23 damage to him, plus his counterpart's damage. 6. 17. Cool. Is it a good hit? No. They're clawing and placing souls in their nifty little chest cages. Okay. He does foul. He takes 12 damage, and does that just push him back 15 feet? Pushes him back to there. Anything else? Ron, do it. Bottom, yeah. Cool. That hits for 7. He is bonked. Kima! Yeah, that one you can see a tiny caged Kevin in his chest, looking deathly and pawing at the bars. Yes, disadvantage. That hits for 4 damage. Oh, wait. Let's Kemar's still got his bonus action. Cool. On their turn, I'm going to roll. Well, the other one's definitely coming back into the aura. I'll roll 3d20. Yeah. So that 10 damage on this one. Cool. Oh, actually, with that 10 moving damage. Oh, fucking, he was the one that passed. He's still alive because he passed the Spirit Guardians. Yeah, yeah. 10 damage would have finished him off, but 5 damage is not enough. So I will again be rolling 3d3, with Ron being a 3. They're all going for Braxus. They, as one, go, fuck that guy. And he'll move to here. Okay, are you ready, Braxus? For 6 claw attacks. Okay. So what am I fishing for? A 27? No. Double no. So that's 2. No. No. Oh, close. And then the last guy. No. And they are all looking fucking rough. No, fishing for an 18. Still pretty high. Yeah. Brax. The one that's fucked up? Because they're all kind of fucked up. Okay, that one there. That hits for 9-15. Upping it to 19 is enough to kill him. And the other one takes 4. In that case, rewind. So that one takes 15 damage and is still up. The other one takes 4 damage and is still up. Shut up! Stop giving it away. That one's got 3 hit points, so he's going strong. That one, okay. You miss. Is that the end of your turn? Ron. AC 16. Yeah, the one you're most worried about is Tanky Boy over here. The one that's got Kevin's soul. Yeah. I'll mark him. Cool. Cool. Kemar. Yeah. So the strong boy passes and takes nothing. The one with 3 hit points passes and takes nothing. The one with 1 hit point passes and takes nothing. Good day, sir. Just... I mean, that entire round was just them waffing the rolls at Braxus and just nothing hurt except for Spirit Guardians. 12 is enough to kill these 2 outright and is not enough to kill the last surviving boyo. But the last surviving, the one who is feasted on Kievan's soul just fails and is gonna choose to beat on Braxus. So he takes a step down and 23. Are you shielding again? That damage is really, it's 1 off max. Okay. Second attack misses. It's a good choice shielding because you would have done two pretty good attacks. Braxus, do you want to finish this off? Steal the kill. Kill him. Yeah. How do you finish him off? As you see this gnarled, hideous creature that you know as Kievan, clawing from inside this chest cave. No, the soul eaters clawing at you, trying to get through your magical shield. Inside his chest cage, you do see Kievan sort of pleading and begging, his lips moving, his face contorted with pain, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. What do you do? How do you roaring blade him? Please, sir, can I have my gnome back? Cool. So you dig the blading with a roar that just pulses lightning and thunder through him, and it's just a dagger, isn't it? You prise the cage from his chest, spilling his internal organs and freeing the tiny soul of Kievan that sort of scampers to Kievan's body. Kievan, you breathe new life as your soul returns, but in doing so, you are going to suffer some hideous reprise. Something shit is going to happen to you, and I'm going to click it. Are you ready for your... No, you're not ready? Let me know when you're ready. Are you ready now? Can we wait for Adam to forget what was happening? Okay. As you return to your body... Oh! You get a physical and a trauma. Okay, so your physical... Oh, it's fine. It's only your strength. You're a magic boy. A -1 to strength isn't the worst thing. This cannot be reversed. No amount of therapy or magic can fix it. So it is a permanent stat decrease for having died. And for your trauma, a -2 to the skill relevant to the death. I'm going to say you have a permanent -2 to your religion checks because of dying in hell. Yeah, as a modifier, but trying to track down because it just has skill number 7, and you're like, which and they don't go in any specific order. Actually, no, I think you can turn on things to put modifiers onto skills, can't you? Or am I being silly? Yeah, but Kevin, I will sort that out on your sheet. It's not going to be too relevant just yet. But you pop back to life, and you see your friend stood around you, looking somewhat concerned. You have 1 hit point, and as you see these souls slowly continue past you, the body of the soul eaters lay motionless on the ground. They seem to be taking pain, and occasionally one will sort of pass out, but nothing seems permanent. Like it'll die and then it'll get back up, and it'll still be like writhing in pain. Essentially, you're torturing the dead. So yeah, yes. They. What about them? They don't seem to be. They just seem to be lying there. Uh, uh, yeah, I think they would have other souls trapped in them, but they're much like the ones walking around you, and they seem to get up and just bob along. I think that was investigation. So skill 8 is investigation, and I want religion, which is all the way down there. Oh no, and you've got proficiency in it. I didn't know that before I gave you the shit thing with it. Let's try 16. Right, so it is currently +8. And fuck, I was close. What was that? That was stealth I just hit. So I need to go up 2. So let's that one there. Right, let's try that. There you go. Religion. You only get a 6 bonus to it because of your death. Does everybody want to have a short break while Marcus is off? Reconvene back in 5. Cool. 5 minutes then. I killed a person. It's fine, I'll bring you back to life. Back to it. Yeah, I completely forgot that you guys were all tied together. I think you just left. Oh. Yeah. I mean, he could get fucked pretty hard, but not as hard as Kevin did. No, I didn't even give you a fucking turn. I'm really sorry about that. No. Didn't even get a chance to fart. He was just leapt on and beaten into the fucking dust. I'm old. There are wolves after me. Yeah, but I've added the thing onto your token sheet, onto your sheet, which does mean I have to copy your sheet back across. But I have updated your token to be your gnomish self, so I will. I'll keep a backup of your normal token and swap them back before doing so. Any melee weapon attack, not spiritual weapon. But yeah. Yeah, it didn't just boost your mace. It's pretty much like your radiant damage that you get for being a cleric. It was, geez, the things really fucked you up so hard. And it wasn't even like you know, you're weak or anything to them or whatever. It's just they roll really fucking well against you. Yeah, and their soul eater ability is just fucking insane. It was scary. I, for one, am moist. Praxis, you didn't even get fucking touched. Oh, poor Braxis. I had to burn through so many spells. Yeah. Bit fucking late for that, man. I didn't put it on there. Yeah, that's not how that works. Not unless you've got a lot of spare points lying around. Cool. Did it help? Cool. I think everybody's back now. So, does everyone want to carry on, or do you want to run back? Yeah. You you do feel like, as far as I mean, Kemar could have also been killed, which, while being killed in here isn't the handicap it is in the real world, you still might end up with some really fucky shit. Like, for the rest of his life, Keevan's going to have a -1 to strength and a -2 to religion. Just got weaker. Asimov was the guy that wrote the rules for robots, wasn't it? Isaac Asimov? Yeah. Do no harm, cause no harm, etc. Yeah. Was it just 3? Yeah. Okay, so you guys, yeah, you carry on. You see the path winds around and heads back towards the edge of the cliff. I imagine you're still roped together, so you're dragging Kemar and Keevan along. How long did you guys spend healing up and doing this and that? Because your Spirit Guardians is only 10 minutes, isn't it? That's why I'm asking, because I don't think you didn't spend 10 minutes, but okay. And cast a couple of things. Yeah, I'll say that. That's fine. Yes. Where did Braxis? Oh, there he is. I keep trying to copy tokens. They keep moving. It's fine. It just means you have to set your Spirit Guardians again as you move on to the next map. Boop. So you move down, you move through a tunnel, and head out of a narrow exit. Doing so, you see a proper structure now. It seems as though there are walls and floor tiles in place. It's starting to look a bit more homely, and you see the trail of souls heads up and around a corner over here. But in front of you, you see what looks like a more main path. But there are 4 souls stood guarding it, and they kind of look a little suspicious to you, purely because they're not meandering aimlessly. They seem to be stood there and on high alert. Does anybody have a better passive perception than 14? Cool. 15. You would see that these are other creatures, horned and somewhat, devilish looking, disguised as these wandering souls. Oh, you can't see them? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, in that case, who's got line of sight and whatever? So I assume one of you, can any of you even see them? No? If nobody can see them, then you continue following the souls. Yeah, up into the thing. Although, who's got the best? I think Kevin. Oh no, yeah, all of you've got really. Oh no, you can see them, Kemar. These ones, those ones, they're in dim light. What? Fucking hell, man. Kemar can see them. They the rest of you can't really see much, but Ron, if you can see them there, you can see that they are eyeing you. The rest of you don't see any eyes, so it's hard to really tell. But oh, you know what? There is a light on down here, so let me quickly steal a light from somewhere, because they'd be backlit. There is a small flame burning in that corridor, which is actually part of the map. So there we go. They are backlit. And you see that it looks like where they're guarding or where they're stood is preventing you from getting to a more main path. But you don't know. More main path doesn't make sense. They're guarding you. They're guarding this route. Yeah, they're going up to the north. It begins with a T. The name is Trolltonot. No, yes. I will copy. Trolltazot. Trolltazot. Rejoin the trail and continue to the pits. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Braxis. And Braxis goes and continues with the rest of them. Does anybody else want to try talking to them? You obey the spoken command, so yeah, you're going there. He's just sort of like, no, come on, guys. This is the right way. Trust me. Could somebody give me advantage? Cool. So you get to repeat your save because one of them hit you, and we're gone then. Repeat your wisdom save. Yep, you're still heading down to those pits. Okay, roll to hit. Uh, yeah. Is that like a 19? No. Do you have proficiency? 20. Still misses. His AC is 22. Cool. Braxis keeps dragging. Cool. Braxis keeps dragging the pie tied to this rope. It's no, Braxis. It's up there. That's where the souls are going. Yeah. I'll move one of the souls to show you. Whatever. It's up here. He hasn't been hurt yet. People are just clawing at Braxis. You know, if one of you is smart enough, you could do the help action. Oh, deck save, Braxis. Hey, Braxis, you take 14 radiant damage. And you get to repeat your wisdom save. Would you like me to ping the effect again? You still fail! Braxis, you try to pull again. Do. Oh! Oh, Jesus. You still take damage. You take 6 damage. And you fail the champion's one. 8 radiant. Braxis, you try to pull them back further into this alleyway towards the pit. God, you're bad at all the rolls. Roll a star, make an opposed strength, or yeah. Oh, yep. You're still able to hold him in place. Hey! Hey! Praxis, you are no longer charmed. From the party. Thanks, friends. Friendliest friend hug. To be honest, I imagine Spirit Guardians doesn't have too much longer left on it. How many strength checks and whatnots? But no, you still got a good 4 or 5 minutes on it. I'm joking. It's fine. Go on. Right, Ron. As you enter 30 feet, they point at you and they say, "Turn around, rejoin the line, go into the pits." You have advantage, and it's wisdom. You just make it, even though you had advantage, and you're a wisdom-based character. You only just make it. And as you move up to there, can you roll initiative, please? Thank you. I've already had lunch, sweetie. I can hear. Okay. Thank you, sweetie. Right. So yeah, everybody roll initiative. Oh. All the soul eaters. Yeah. Right. So everybody rolled? Yes. Who wants to go first, Braxis or Ron, out of you two? Cool. And these guys, they don't like the fact that you're clearly got, you know, a lot of spirits around you that look very threatening and angry. And I will put on. I think epic battle music worked quite well last time, but I'm gonna go for heavy rock battle this time because these are twinks. No, these are different. So yeah, as you are all beacon of hoped, and there's the Spirit Guardians. This one will start his turn in your Spirit Guardians because that's what triggered combat. So could you roll it for him, please? Was it 11? Oh, 15. Cool. So it makes a wisdom save. Ah, that's how this feels. And takes 15 damage. And then these guys are going to fly up into the air. And they're going to do some stuffs. Are they? They're probably not going to charm you because that shit's over with and they are bored. So this one steps out of the Spirit Guardians and is going to fly 30 feet up. And these all join him 30 feet up, trying to avoid the Spirit Guardians as best they can. And wait a minute, what's the range on that? There's no point in them being 30 feet up if the range... Oh no, that's fine, that's got a good range. Oh, yup. 30 feet up. And yeah, no, they're going to target you because at the moment the other guys are all part of the line heading towards the pits, and Ron is out on his own. So they're going to move around and fire rays at you, Ron. Each of them fires twice, so you're going to get 8 fire rays. 19, 14 damage. Europe. Stays up. 16, 15, 17. Wait, how many is that? I've lost track now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool, 2 more. 17. Cool. Actually, what's your... Oh, no, you've got 40-20, haven't you, sight? Because you're light. If they're smart, they'll fly slightly higher up and you won't be able to see them. They'll have advantage. Praxis! Mm-hmm. It hits and does a small amount of necrotic damage. Yeah. I didn't realise yeah. I think I was just looking at their immunities and resistances. Ron. Cool. Mm-hmm. He dodges it. Kevin. Yeah. Okay. So going clockwise from the top. Pass. Fail. Fail. Condition. No, I don't have any condition immunities. Yeah, the effects. It hits, and they are incapacitated. With a speed of 0, is their flying speed a hover? No, so they would fall to the floor. They're 30 feet up, so they'd fall down to the floor and then take damage. So essentially, they'd take, what's it, 5d6? No, for falling 30 feet. Yeah. So it means they're now on ground level, which would be useful if Braxus has held his action. So they both take 7 damage, and they fall onto the floor prone. Actually, I think they only take 6 damage because they're resistant to non-magical damage. So 3 damage each, but it's enough to wake them up from their stupor. And they look pissed off at you. Kima. Okay. That hits. What's your new damage? 9? Doing 17 damage then. Cool. Anything else we wish to do? So I wasn't expecting to be given food. I feel like I was a little rude when she came in. I should go and apologise as soon as I get a chance. Cool, these two that are prone on the floor stand up. Stand up, and with their half fly speed, they're going to fly 30 feet up into the air. Yeah, I think they have 60. Yep. Now seeing that there are more hostile creatures than they'd envisioned, they're going to spread out. I'm going to do 44. With Kimar 2, Ron 3. So, everybody gets one each. Cool. This one's going to move over to here. Because their range on it's 120 feet. And their dark vision, well, it doesn't matter because, yeah. And this one's going to move up 90 feet. To 90 feet. The corridors. Well, it's like a tunneled corridor, so it's not the same height at all. The corridor's about 20, 30 foot high inside. It's about as high as it is wide. Yeah. Mel's back. Hey, Mel. Sorry if I seemed rude. I didn't mean to be dismissive. I'm very thankful. Thank you. I love you very much.
I love you too.
I didn't mute my microphone. I did want it. I eated it. You were still hungry. No, would you like a bag of crisps?
No, I'm joking.
No. Bye, Mel. Anyhow, yes. So the ones against Kevin. Actually, I'm gonna roll 3. I'm gonna roll 2d4s to decide who the ones that are gonna have advantage are gonna attack against. Cool. So one's going. The two with advantage are going to go after Ron and Braxus. So straight rolls against you, Kevin. Just 2 rays. So 9, 13. Cool. And then after Kimar, natural 20 and a 22. Is Beacon of Hope a concentration spell? Actually, he'd have to Sanctuary the next turn because of how the spell works. Yep, taking 25 damage, that drops it, unfortunately. Do you have Warcaster? No. Cool. Right, then with advantage going after you, Ron. 17 misses you, I think, and a 21. Cool. For 11. Nope. And then with advantage against Braxy, let's see if the enemy can hurt you as much as your friends can. 26. 26. Second attack. 20 misses you. Cool. Braxus, it is your turn. Get back in the line and go into the pits. We're done asking you nicely. Cool. Yeah, that one's the most injured one. I'll put an extra thing on him. I'll put a red dot to show that he's injured. Okay. You still have your action? Oh wait, no, you twin spelled it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you can't twin spell a bonus action thing. So cool. End of turn. Ron, you are now able to fly. Yep. Yep, that hits for 12 damage. My mouse keeps turning off. It's very annoying. Kevin. The two that are only 30 feet up. Yes. That is why I've given him a red dot. Yes. At this one here. Okay. What's the issue? Yeah, 19 hits. Cool. Roll20 is dying for me because I tried to open your sheet. There's something wrong with your sheet, man. There we go. Yep. I ain't gonna fiddle with your sheet because he's trying to kill my Roll20. You do 11 damage. Anything else you wish to do? Kimar. Up into the sky. Also very high. Considering this is his backstory game, he's not having a good time. He's been killed and now the party's fucked off without him. How fucking dare you! Nobody enjoys your games, Adam. Thanks. That one there, yep. He takes it like a bitch. Oh wait, do they don't have magical resistance. 20, yep. Taken. I'll let you know when he dies. If he dies. Cool. Is that the end of your turn? Ron, could you give me a Spirit Guardians roll, please? Oh, nice. One on the left. The one on the right. They both fail. Both take 17. Both still up. Europe. What? He's 90 foot up. Yeah. You can't even see him. This one is going to move out of the Spirit Guardians because he doesn't want that. And he's then going to fly over and down towards Kievan. And he's going to use his action to point at you, Kievan, and go into the pits and leave us be. This is not your fight, peasant. Damn, and you pass. Then with the remaining 3, do they have a claw attack, these fuckers? Oh, they do have a spear, yeah. It says ranged on the thing. They're not used to people being up close and personal. The remaining 2 that have advantage against you fuckers because they're so far away are going to decide, not by rolling 1d2, but rolling 2d4, who they're going to shoot at. Braxus, he's a Dragonborn, he doesn't have dark vision. Oh, one of them's going after Ron, I think the other one's going after Kimar? Yes. So, Kimar on you with advantage. Yeah, nobody cares about him. So a 20 Kimar and a 23 for not very much damage. But you need to... Wait, do you need to do con saves for... Yeah. You've already failed your Beacon of Hope. And then with advantage against Ronnie, coming out of the darkness, a 26 for 7 and a 25 for 8. It's only DC 10s. Yeah, you're good. And then the one with the spear is gonna... I don't even know how to use this thing. It's gonna go after Braxus. Obviously straight rolls because reasons. A 20 and a 20. Usually that'd be scary. But no. That's the end of their turn. Actually, the one that's 90 foot up is going to also fly a little bit more over here. Why not? Technically, you don't know where he is, but also you know exactly where he is. Yeah. Cool. Braxy. Damn, you were rolling a lot of crits. He had 9 hit points. He dead. Flops to the floor. Yeah. Okay. Ron. What are you deciding, Keevan? Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. It passes, taking only 11 damage. Cool. Kimar. You can barely see him as you are 30 foot up. He's 90 foot up, and you have 60 foot of dark vision. Okay. Cool. I imagine that comes with a saving throw. Charisma, and you can tell me your DC at some point. Ha ha ha! Anything else you wish to do, Kimar? That hits for 5 plus your radiant, so 14 damage. Is that the end of your turn? Cool. So the two with advantage is the one above you, Kimar, flies even higher up into the air. You're outdoors. It's infinite down, infinite up sort of thing. But I guess that would only really give him an attack on. Let's see who they're attacking first, okay? So they're going 120 feet, yeah. So he can't move up too high. Yeah, but he's still. It's kind of a yeah. I need to decide who I'm attacking first. So let's roll 2d4. So they really oh no, because everybody's moved around. So it's not Ron they hate anymore, but they also still hate Ron. One hates Ron. The other one decided to go after Kevin. So the one that you were fighting, Kimar, will move out of your vision by just flying over to there. But still being 90 foot up. So against Ron, 2 shots. Natural 20. DC 16 con save. Oh yeah, I forgot about him. I forgot that. Is that what the Spirit Guardian's role was? Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. He passed, and I was paying attention. I was focusing on something else. Is what I meant. Oh, I've got other stuff to do, guys. You know. So yeah, he takes 8 radiant. And your thing stays up. Second shot at you. God damn! You take 1 failed death save. Oh, cool. Then against Kevin, who doesn't have a reaction anymore. 20 for 10. And 22 for 9. Man, that guy that got 2 crits, you can't see him, Ron, but you feel like he's really fucking smug. Oh, you killed the other one. So this one guy, yeah, no, he did good. Yeah, he's only taken 1. Yeah, he hasn't even taken 1 failed death save. I'm gonna roll a D2 because these guys really want to kill Ron. Even though your Spirit Guardians would have dropped by now, Ron. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So one is Braxus, 2 is Ron. Braxus, this one's going to go for you with its spear. And probably miss. I don't even have a macro set up for the spear. 24? Cool. Then you need to do a con save for your fly. Of course you are. Braxis, your turn. Cool. 16. Apparently these guys have really high AC, so you miss. I haven't actually been paying attention to their AC so far, even though you guys have been attacking it. Have you been doing attacks? I've been like, oh yeah, that hit, that hit. No, you've been mostly casting spells on them, haven't you? Oh, before Braxis rolled a nat 20, I think that was the only other melee attack on them. I don't think so. Yeah, the chromatic orb was a 19 to hit. You can use this move before or after making the attack roll, but before any effects on the attack are applied. Yeah. No, I'll roll. It is really weirdly worded. That's what I'm trying to. Yeah. It's because otherwise combat takes forever. It really does. If you sit there discussing every single roll and you got to keep it moving. You got to keep it fast paced. I'll allow it, and you'll will you kill him? It's a question. Those are the resistances. The things. So it's resistant to lightning, but not the thunder. That's still enough to kill him. Yeah, he died. Anything else you wish to do? Ask Pythagoras. I don't fucking know. You asked me the question. I'm giving you an answer. It's a Pythagorean. No, just he's fine. It's no problem. Jesus Christ! Just fucking move. There we go. You're a bit below him. Congrats. Hey, right, Ronnie, you are on the floor. You were doing so well, and then just crit after crit after crit. I mean, technically, Ron had it first, even though he's a lower level than you. Okay. Kevin, the grounded. Nope. Jump up and down. Kemar. Fuck you guys, I'm going home, I'm taking my football with me. What an asshole! He flew away. You wouldn't have been able to see him anyway. Yeah. What guy? That guy? No, not from where you are. He's 30 foot away and he's 60 foot higher than you. Okay. On their turn, Braxis is 1, Ron 2, Kevin 3, Keymar 4. So I'm gonna roll 2d4s. Yeah, they're all going after Kevin. This one's gonna move around to here. Oh wait, not Keymar, sorry, Kevin. Kevin was 3. Yeah. Wait, was Kevin dodging? Yeah. Okay, so Kevin's dodging. Cool. So these will be straight rolls. 15, 16. I forget wizard things. Oh, you don't have shield either. You're in danger. Cool. 2 more shots coming your way. 11 for 13. I think that's you down, isn't it? Oh, it says 11 on your token for the AC, so I was going on that. Okay. So final shot, 19 for 11. You're still up. And you see shots coming from this direction and only 30 feet up. You might be able to even see him. And from that direction, and he seems to be more than 90 feet up as he's climbing. I can't really put more than 90 feet. So I've got to put a 1 on his token to show that he's like 100 feet up. 30 foot up, yeah. As you know, he'd probably have to be further away. Whatever, he would have been out of Kevin's line of sight, which is, yeah, it'd have to be more than 30 foot up. So 60 foot. Yeah, 60 foot up. Whatever, he had plenty of flying. They've got a flying speed of 60 feet, so he could easily have moved around. And yeah, I'm trying to work out where he would have actually been. Braxis. It's a pain in the arse. And yet, I insisted on putting loads of flying creatures in this hellhole. Yep, that hits. 14. Oh, the bonus damage? Oh, yeah. Cool. Anything else? Cool. Ron. You can now see this one because Braxis is kicking out light. Okay, you miss. Anything else? Kevin, you're rough. He looks like he's just been hit with a roaring blade. At all. What's the range on Mind Spike? 60 foot. Oh, it's 90 foot. It says 60 on the spell. He's 60 foot up, I'm afraid. Why does that not work? It's so weird. You might have to delete it and put it back on the spell. Since other spells work, but that one doesn't. Okay. AC is 19. I hear people saying things, but I can't see. AC is 19. 19. 19. It's a shame, because that would have been really good if it hit. Yeah, AC 19 on these. They're wearing charisma. Kimmer! And also, Braxis, you have no right to criticize somebody's AC. You can fuck right off. Go on, get! It says on the thing they're wearing scale mail. Where are you flying off to, Kimmer? He can't take them all. Mm-hmm. Cool. Is that the end of your turn? Right. Cambion, the one that is still up and out of sight, is going to roll a d4 with the obvious order, is going to shoot at Ron. This is the same one that crit you before. He's after. Love the smell of frying elephant. 26, so not quite a crit. I hope a 26 is enough to hit. And a 24 for only 7 this time. The other one, I'm going to roll. Is he going to try and fly away? He's getting semi-fucked here, but that provoked 2 attacks of opportunity. A flying speed of 60 feet. No, I think he's just going to melee the shit. And he's going to hit at Braxy. So, a natural 20, does that hit you? Cool, for 10 damage. You have to really struggle to fail that con save. Second attack, only a 14. He still did damage. He's happy. You hear him shouting to the void, "Help me with this dragon fucker!" Braxus. And when I say dragon fucker, I mean because his relatives fuck dragons. Cool. You do that, it hits. Yeah, 13 damage. Anything else? No, he used precision attack. Right. Ron. Swing from the chandeliers. That hits for 15. Cool. End of your turn. Given. I'm gonna quickly remove the spell from your sheet and then add it back on because it's that misses, I'm afraid. Right, where's your chromatic orb? There it is. Oh, you'll do it? Okay. Yeah, that misses, I'm afraid. Anything else you wish to do? Okay, Kimar. Don't tell me what to do. You're not the boss of me. He handily dodges out of the way. Fly up to 50 foot. Cool. Brax 1, Ron 2, Kimar 3, Kimar 4. Kimar! Seeing you being a pain in the ass, the one that's up and out of sight goes, sort out your own dragon problem. Fires at you twice. Missing. Oh, 24 for 9 on you, Kimar. Yes. And the other one that likes stabbing at you, Braxus, is going to stab at Ron instead. So it looks like he's about to stab you, Braxus, through the face, and then he sort of just, ha-ha, and swings at your elephant instead. Missing. Oh, 24 for 10. Yeah, the damage was a lot less. And I think that's kind of them. Braxus. Oh, lordy, he's swinging. Okay. Just making up for your shitness. Yeah, he might as well be. Right. Sorry, I'm just trying to get Roll20 to wake up. So he takes 15, yep. Come on, Roll20. I'm clicking the thing. Let me do stuff. You're being mean. No, seriously, Roll20 is not letting me do anything. Right, select the token. You're not fine. Open up the token thing. How much damage was it? 15. Oh, minus. Fucking hell. What the fuck is wrong with you? Right, that. Select. Minus 15. Hey, it worked! Ron! You see this guy very slowly takes damage at some point, eventually. Hey! doing 15, 28 damage, just enough to kill a motherfucker. He is utterly wrecked. Yeah. You'd know roughly where he was shooting from, but I don't think you'd be able to see him from there. Actually, you might be able to see him. You can kind of... Yeah, you can sort of see something up there. Okay. Kevin. So cheesy. 100 foot. He's 100 foot up. He's really low. Yeah. I'll allow it. Because Ron would be roughly telling you where he is, and he is actually partially illuminated by Ron's light. So yeah. Yep, he fails. Yeah, he falls down 100 feet, so that's what, 10d6 of damage? Halved, because it's not magical. So he takes 16 damage as he flumps into the floor. Floor is lava. Anything else? Kiki? Okay. He fails and takes 13. Oh, yeah, plus your thing, yep. Ron's 90 foot up. Cool. He will... On his turn, he's going to stand up. Seeing as everybody's looking at him except for Braxus, who's staring up into the air dumbfoundedly. No, because, yeah. Oh, I suppose, yeah. I'll roll a d2. Are you kicking out light? On what? On yourself? Oh, I didn't know that. You have dark vision, so I didn't know you'd kick it. You're a gnome. Would you still cast light? Because if you had light, that's changed to your vision the entire game. Because okay, so he's gonna take a shot at the elephant. 2 shots even. So Ron, shot 1, 14. Shot 2, a 10. He's landed on his head hard, and he's not enjoying it. And he's going to stay on the floor. Braxus. Yeah, no worries. As you hit the floor, you take 60-10 damage. Pull up, pull up, pull up! You told me to enchant the floor! Nice. 26 hits. Shame we didn't have advantage. Doing 11 damage. And the Falth. Ron, for the first time, I'll allow you to do that. Seeing as Matt was doing it with his enemies in the other game, that misses, I'm afraid. That fucking Nevermore. Oh, it folds its wings, it drops down, then it grabs you and flies up 100 feet. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Kevin. Died. It does work, yeah. Anything else you wish to do? Kimar. Yeah, you managed to hit last time, didn't you? Never again. Anything else? Cambion on his turn is going to swing at Braxus twice with his spear. 24. And 17 misses. Braxus. I don't think the wings are going to help you out too much now. Yeah, that hits. For 9. 9. Anything else? I mean, I'm not. But anyhow, Ron. For crying like a cow, roll 1d4 as a bonus to hit. Hey, 19 hits, doing 14 damage to it. Kevin, you don't get any bonus for crying like a cow. Oh, it's looking rough as balls. Oh, I'm running. This is a sort of John running out of spell slots. Yeah. How do you blow its brains? It really fucking hurts. It really hurts for some reason. Ow! Ow! Ah! So you'll watch as Kevin sort of looks and goes, his eyes kind of bulging. You see this slight vein appear in the middle of his head that seems to rupture slightly, and it looks heavily bruised. And the Cambion just dies in front of you, and he goes, "Oh, that's usually a lot easier, actually." Somebody spiked my mind. It's some weird shit, yo. So that's you guys out of initiative. you feel like it's probably not safe to short rest here with the constant flow of spirits. Every now and then, with Ron's passive perception, you do see that some of them are not quite as they appear. They do seem to be giving you a wide berth at the moment, but you feel like you should most likely move on with your lives and play a different game. You could try communicating with her. It would involve a couple of checks and things. You want to give it a shot? Can I get a religion check from somebody? Um, whoever wishes to. Religion check without. You can have advantage as somebody will be helping you. Probably not Keevan. Cool. So with a 22, Kimar, you're like, oh, maybe if we close our eyes and pray, she'll be able to hear us. But it would just be us muttering through our bodies, and maybe we can just perceive and things. Pray. You feel like you're safe to quickly do this. I ain't gonna be a dick about it. I lied. I'm gonna be a dick about it. Roll. Yeah, you can move in and heal up a bit. Ventitres. No, wait, that's 23. Encore. That's got to be my favourite part of the game. My favourite part of the game is them beating the shit out of you because you're trying to go into the underworld. Right. So you'll hold hands. You slowly towards you. You'll. I don't know how you think you're going to bring loots back, but sure. They have chainmail and they have spears. No, they're scale mail and spears. Sorry. Uh, unused. Some of them are still in the wrapper. Okay, you take a spear. You I'm gonna go back to telling the story. So you all hold hands in order to try and communicate with the outside world. As you do so, you're focusing and concentrating. Kima, you begin to hear the sounds of a bustling restaurant, the clink of forks on plates and glasses, and just gentle idle chatting. And you feel like you're slightly more connected with your body now. You might be able to converse with uh, Keevan's granddaughter. Ah, you're back. Oh, yeah. Is everything going okay down there? Or, no, God. I mean, you don't want to be disconnected from your body too many times. It's not really healthy. Yeah. I could probably give you like some healing magics here that might help. I mean, sure. Give me a second, and you feel the connection break. You're no longer connected to her, and you don't feel any change. So, what would you like to do? No, it was just you, baby, just you. As he finishes saying that, you all gain the benefits of a long rest. It's once per day portents, isn't it? Not once per long rest. You're not finishing a long rest, you're getting the benefits of a long rest. I'll let you have it, why not? What's the worst that could happen? I mean, they're both bad. It's not going to help you if you need to make con saves, but hey, it might help you if you need to not be fucked up by something. Cool. You guys move out of this area with the souls. You find yourselves on a winding bridge. You don't need to really move your tokens as much. I purely put you here as this is where you would have been able to take a rest should you so need it. And I'll make it so that Braxis kicks out a bit more light. Boom! But you see this scraggly bridge leading up to what looks, for all intents and purposes, like a stronghold or a castle. There is a small amount of light, and you feel like you're getting close to your quarry, as it were, Kevin. Do people need a real life break, or are we good to carry on? You want 5 minutes? Okay. Okay. Let's soldier on. You guys. Blah, 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 blah. I don't want to click that, but you guys move in through the door and into this a large hall, which again is partially lit. And you see sat upon a throne in the distance this creature, who seems to be conversing with what is essentially a pile of bones. And he sort of pauses his conversation and looks up at you all. My old friend, I see you have decided to join us. I did a great lot of things to assist you in your quest. You can come closer if you want. I'll continue shouting though. Fine. I did a great lot of things to help you with your quest. Hmm? Oh, hilarious. It almost sounded as if you believed you were actually innocent. Hmm. There was collateral that had to be taken because you broke your end of the deal. We had a bargain. I don't know what you're talking about. It was not in any way breaking our deal or breaking the conditions of our contract for me to tamper with your machinery. That sounds like a fault on your part. You should have included it. Are you threatening me? If you have foreseen all this, then what am I going to offer you next? Okay, if that's what you think, then I was going to offer you a way out of the contract for performing a small task for me. If that's not good enough, then so be it. I guess we could fight. No, not at all. I have a task that none of my underlings have been able to complete. I figure you and your servants might have better chance, so I thought I'd offer it to you. So you're saying it's not good enough? Fine. What's your counter offer? Don't try me, Master Wizard. So, once again, you pull innocence into our little bargain, thinking that it can save your skin. And you'll probably call me unjust when they are slain and left in the pits to be tormented and tortured for an eternity. It would not be your fault, obviously. All you did was lead them here under the pretense that you needed help. You always need help from others. And look at you, pathetic. So, decide, death at my hand or the fair offer that I gave you. I'm sorry, it's just my relaxed ambient mood. I will. I was just discussing things with Philip here, and you just barged in. To decide. Then. So you have chosen death. So be it. And he starts to rise from his throne. And let's have some initiatives. Okay. Is that everybody rolled? I believe so. Let's have a look. What is your flying speed? I believe it is. It's only that. He has stuff and things. And things. Oh, no, I didn't want to pick him up. I wanted to use my ruler. Damn it, that's really annoying. He's 55 feet away from people. He has 40-foot fly speed, 10-foot reach. That's the wrong character sheet. Yeah, he's gonna summon a devil. Why not? He'll. Why are there more portent rolls? So he's gonna use that, and he's gonna fly over to here, and he'll remain 10 foot up in the air. Yeah, not that. That. He's also asleep. So he's gonna. I don't think I have any of these devils set up, Adam. Why are you making him do that? Yeah. So 40% chance of summoning 2 6-bone devils or 1 bone devil. Hey, he could summon another bone devil. That I have set up. So, I mean, it's on his character sheet. So, yeah. So he is going to roll a D100. No, 1 to. Yeah, between 1 and 40. So, yeah, I tend to prefer it. He needs. I'm going to say he needs to roll a 60 or higher. Well, having the low one as the lucky one doesn't make no sense to me. I'm saying that. I don't think it makes too much difference other than the dice looks better. So 60 or higher. 41. Either way, it doesn't work. So that's the end of his turn. Braxus. Yeah. Yeah, he's 10 foot up in the air. Yeah, that hits for 12 damage. And he. No. Oh, how bizarre. Anything else, Praxis? Kimar. Wait a minute. You can't do that. Yeah, you cheating bastard. Okay. Kimar. Darling, darling. That's a shame. You missed out on a crit there, Brax. In another life, buddy, I would have fucked you up. Hey, a hit's a hit, and a crit's a crit. If you don't get no hits, you don't get no crits. Come on, Killian's got to leave soon. Speedy people. Shh. Cool. You cast Bless. The fuck Kevin train continues. Cool. Yep, that goes off. Anything you want to do with your bonus action? Nope. And I'll allow you move on your when you load up. Okay, so you've cast a spell. Cool. Kevin. Nothing has counter spell. Make sure you remove the thing for your bless, Kima. Remove the spell slot for your bless. Cool. Go for it. Yeah. Okay, what's your DC? Yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, he has magic resistance. We've been through this discussion so many times. So yeah, he takes 26 psychic damage, which he is not resistant to. And he is what? Yeah. Cool. Right. At the end of your turn, on the Bone Swarm's turn, I'm ready. He can do a number of things. His name is Philip. Yeah, he's gonna go and attack Braxus. By flying, because it has a flying speed. Oh, it has a flying speed of that? Oh, I didn't realise that. I thought he was slower. The bones fly. And they fly faster than I thought they did, so I may actually change that. Yeah, I'm going to roll it, because that's the fairest way of deciding. With Ron 3, Braxus 4. Oh, he's going after Braxus. So he's going to fly to here, Braxus, and he's going to attempt to grapple you. And he does so. So you're now grappled. And then he's gonna move you. So he didn't move that far because he was only here. So he's moved 35 feet. He's gonna drag you away from Trolltazot. There. And that's the end of his turn. I think that's a whole action to do that. But you're now grappled in him. Yeah. Cool. Ron. Is that an area effect attack? I think area effect attacks hitting the swarm would hit Braxus, but non-area effect attacks have a 50% chance of hitting him instead. But I don't know with Spirit Guardians. Does he? He's enveloped within the bones, the swarm of bones. But I don't know. So the fact that he's enveloped, but it doesn't say he has full cover. So I'll say you can see him. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I'm. That's what I'm saying. He's enveloped. Yeah. You can upcast if you want. I don't mind. Cool. Yep, on his turn he'll make the wisdom save. He passes, taking 8 radiant, which doesn't do anything special to him and he doesn't give a fuck about. And he's going to make a decision about who to attack, seeing as loads of people concentrating on things. But I'm going to say 1d2 because at the moment the elephant and the dragon are the biggest pains in his ass. He's going after the elephant. So he moves to there, so he's... no, he'll stay 10 foot up. Moves to there. We'll attack you, Ron. So attack number 1, 18. Cool, what am I swinging for? 19. Attack 2. Oh, the D4's already in there. Nice. Noise. Portent has to be before the roll. And then with his tail attack, he's still going to go for you as well, Ron, with his sting. 24. Just poisoned, yep. And then he's going to fly up, back up out of reach. No, why do I keep clicking the wrong thing when I'm trying to add buttons to it? Braxus. Do you have 10 foot reach? No. He didn't. I was deciding whether he floated above you or to the ground or not. Cool. He's 20 foot up above you. Oh, I didn't realise you were up in the air. In that case, he would have been 30 foot up, and then he's. Yeah, he wouldn't have. I forgot that you were flying. He would have been stood there then, and then floated, so that he's 20 foot up as well. Shit's confusing, yo. Cool. Praxis. Yep. Cool. You miss. And I gave you a good long time before saying that, so that you could have used your thing, but you didn't. You did take the gamble. Yep. Kimar. Braxis, are you up at 20 foot as well then? You'd have had to have flown higher. Turn undead. I suppose the Bone Swarm's an undead. The Bone Devil is not. And his CR is definitely not 1 or lower. Cool. The Bone Swarm seems afraid of you. Cool. I'm glad you shouted that out. Trolltazot would say that. I'm glad you shouted that out. Kevin. Oh, sorry. Long pauses. That hits for 5. Yes. Yes. It's terrible. Okay, so and what coins are these? Bludgeoning, probably. It doesn't matter. Hmm. Uh, I'll say I'll let you have the full damage. Why not? So one hits for 8. Another one that's total of 15, 20, 27, 34. 34 damage. Anything else you wish to do? Okay. The Bone Swarm goes to flee away from the cleric. As it does, a Trolltazot takes his attack of opportunity against it and thwings with just claw at it, hitting it. Yeah, the Bone Swarm was on top of Braxus, so it's still within reach. But the cleric's down on the ground, so he'd head up and away from it because of turn. I'm gonna say he's able to reach it. It makes sense. It's 3D combat's a pain in the ass. Yeah. So it would lose a bunch of its movement speed, but it takes. Jesus, does it only take half that? 'Cause it's just normal slashing. Non-magical. I think his attacks count as magical. They apparently don't. That's odd. Reedy, 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 reedy. No. Yeah, it does. Yeah, no, it doesn't. I was just making sure it wasn't just. Yeah, they're not magical, so it does 5 damage to it, and it's gonna go down and it's gonna land on the ground and swarm these two. Oh wait, I need to roll a d6 to see if he gets his ability thing back. He doesn't, so he's just gonna attack Kevin. 18. And con save for animate objects. Cool. DC 17. Yep, you make it. And then Kimar. 28. Cool. Are you concentrating on anything? Hashtag bless. Yeah, it makes it. Ron. I Ron. He has, yeah. End of your turn. So you're no longer poisoned. Right. It is now Trotazut's turn, and he is going to Wile on Braxus. 19 misses, 13 misses, 24. Cool. Yeah. Braxus. That hits. Yes, his claws. Cool. So you're pushing him 15 foot away. And he takes, I think he takes all of that damage. 12, oh yeah, he does. 12, 13, 14, 15, plus 15 is 36 damage total. Yeah. He does, yep. He did not roll very well on that. That is going to miss. See, that's why you don't wait around forever after somebody attacks. That was painfully long wait. Anything else you wish to do? Kimar, your turn. Okay. The bones don't seem to give a shit about you. Do you want to move? No, you're not grappled. Cool. It'll take an attack of opportunity against you. And that one. Attack of opportunity. Against you, you daft cunt. It's reached 0 foot. It missed anyway, so don't worry about it. Kevin. Okay. Okay. You really need to do a better macro, man. That one's messy as fuck. You know what? Those nat ones. That's gonna be interesting for Braxus. So that's one nat one, two nat ones, or a nat 20 in there. Which I'll say does 14 damage. 2 nat 20, 2 nat ones. Yep. And that one does. So that does 10, 24, 30 damage. Looking rough. Oh, and the 2 nat ones. You'll find Braxus. Okay. I think that's going to kill him because it's half damage. Yeah, no, he fails. And he collapses to the floor. What's the movement speed on your animated coins? Ah, okay. Yeah, they would have been able to move over to him then. It's a... No. Bone Swarm's gonna go over Kimar and actually just gonna roll a d6. See if it gets its ability back. It doesn't, so Kimar on you. 18 for 33. Cool. Ron. Okay. That hits for 16 radiant. Cool. Braxis. Okay, so you're not making it a precision. Okay. Huh? Well, if you're not making it a precision, why does it matter? Yeah, of course, 21 hits. It has a number of condition immunities. Pushed, I don't think pushed is even considered a condition, is it? Yeah. But no, you can push it. So yeah. I'm looking at stuffs. I'm sorry, I have a creature here to try and run, and it has resistances and whatnots. You know, your thing is magical. Blah 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 blah. Actually, usually with swarms, they're resistant to all slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning, etc. But apparently not. This one's only non-magical weapons. So, yeah. Yep, that hits for 11. Yeah, fouls. Yeah, there's no reason to. Oh, that's interesting. Yep. So it moves 15 foot. Anything else? Anything else? Okay, Kemal, your turn. Okay. Kevin. Dexy boy is a Dexy. It's a tough creature. Cool. The Bone Swarm is Runners 1, Kevin 2, Kmar 3, Braxis. How high up in the air are you? Okay. It's going to go after you then. So, can't quite get Kemar in that as well, which is a shame. But it's going to fly down to here and is going to. He'll just swarm at you. There's no point in trying to grapple you at this point. So, fucking nat 1. Far too many nat 1s in this game. Ron. That does hit for 21 damage. Braxus. Yep, that hits. Yep. Anything else? We've got 12 minutes, guys. Come on, anything else? Quicker, quicker. Cool. That uses... Oh, no, you've used the advantage. Oh. Yep, sure. Kimar. That misses. Is Bless still up? Oh. Cool. It still misses. Kevin. This is another reason why you need to keep combat punchy and moving, is when people can only stay for so long, etc. So you're lightning bolting through it. It dodges again, only taking 14 damage. Right, on its turn. I'm not sure if it can actually reach Ron, but fuck it, let's roll it. It's going to try and reach Ron. How far away are you, Ron? You are 30 foot. And it has 60-foot flying speed, so it's going to fly up. Yeah, it's going to fly up to there and is going to try and swirl at you, Ron. 23 for 33 damage. Ron. Okay. Okay, take it. Attack of opportunity. 18. Okay. Cool. That's up 30 feet. Praxis. Yep, that hits. 15, 16, 17. And the movement damage? Yes, it's going to move. It has 0 foot reach. Just give me the damage now. It saves me faffing around later. Okay. Anything else? Cool. Kimar. That hits for 25. In that case, how do you want to do this? Cool. As you do that, clutter of bones fall to the floor, and you guys are out of initiative. As you do so, your eyes blink back, taking in the surroundings of the restaurant. Your mission complete. You had to kill him, or actually deal with him. You didn't even listen to his deal. You are back in your mortal bodies, or in your robot bodies. I'm out of my actual body. I need to return and find out what's happening. You're welcome to come with me, and we'll have a look, see how everybody's doing. Okay. It's one of those awkward things. We're kind of keeping people on like a life support system, and hopefully they're starting to wake up now. But we'll do that. So you would journey and find the boat that they would have come on, and you do find the people that are comatose, withered away, wasting their souls that had been tortured and tormented, their bodies diseased, are slowly recovering. They're returning to normal, and you feel as though the souls have been freed, not by dealing with the Bone Devil, who is willing to talk, but by just killing him. And you gain a boon, Kevin, for helping Casabel. You gain the ability to cast Disguise Self at will without expending a spell slot. Yeah. So you don't have to look like a robot if you don't want to. You can walk around looking like an old gnome. So yeah. Thank you, Grandfather, for righting the wrong that was done. We all appreciate it. It's understandable. I know why you did it. I can't judge you at all harshly for that. It's a new land, a new lease on life. And hey, I've always got a robot body if I ever get bored of my normal body. Yeah, that's the end of the game. A little. A little hastily wrapped because of time constraints, but job done. It's okay. I knew what was happening coming into it. You are victorious, and only one of you died. He got a reward and a price. Yeah. So Kesabel will sit over here with the now playable daughters section, or granddaughters, in the completed side quest section. Yeah. Gargamel's on the DM layer over here. So, what up, bitches? Do you have mission for party? No? Then please sit in booth. Yeah, you're welcome to do so. So anyway, as I was saying, Elizabeth, my girth may be mighty, but I am very fair. Oh, somebody wants to talk to you. She sort of turns to look at you, Kemar. Yes, can I help you at all? That's good news. Oh, that is very good news. I may have to go and sit with the side quest people once all the maps have been made, and I'm ready for that. Until then, No. But thank you very much for this news. I, can I repay you in any way? Maybe I have some gold that I could give you. I mean, you didn't get any gold for the side quest, so I happily. I mean, even just like 50 gold each. Yep. Why do you feel bad? This isn't exactly your fault. Ah, he had it coming. Uh, does anybody can anybody think of a name for the game? Anything fitting?